Howdy folks, welcome to episode 6. Today we're going to, we're going to go to the, I need some oxygen too. We're going to go to the moon, and we're going to get some stuff. So let's see, we're going to get some magnesium and whatever else we need to get on the moon. I do need to keep water with me, and we'll keep the oxygen up here too, and we can do that. So before we take off, what I want to do is I want to make a couple of cargo boxes to put on this thing. And so let's take a look at this real quick here and see. Our container extensions are 125, and these aren't the volume also the same? I forget. I think the volume is actually the same. So the question is, should we just add a couple of these cargo boxes, or should we add the container extension with the controller? Container controller, maximum volume capacity 320K. Okay, so that's 8, and that one is oh, that's for the base. Let's see what it is for the thing. It is 125. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if we should. So what's the difference between these two container? Oh, that one's an ammo one. Okay, so why don't we make one of these container controller, and we'll make 2, 3, 4. We'll try making 4 of them. We'll see if we can add this onto the ship, and if we can get those to work. So we'll go like this. Whoops, we'll just do that. There we go. Okay, and I want to, where do I want to put those? I don't want to put them on the front, because I don't want the ship taking damage or what. I don't want them being destroyed easily. So why don't we go, we'll go like this here. We're going to put these 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and there. And we could probably even add on the blocks, just so we don't get shot like super easily. And let's see here, we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just kind of wary about adding too much mass onto the ship, because it's going to make it slower and slower and slower. So yeah, I do kind of want to watch out for that. Let's go like this, and we're going to turn this around like that. 6, and I think we can go like this. Let's go like that. Whoops. And that, and that. Okay, just so we don't get any easy side shots that nick the you know what I mean, that break that. And you know what, I might have to take that off, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of here, so I'll have to check. But I think that's everything we need. We do have food. I can grab another steak. Is that going to give me? Yeah, that's fine. I can bring, I don't want to bring that. I'm just kind of worried about running out of food while we're on the, that has a 26. Why don't we bring this, just in case we need it. Alright, so I think we have everything we need, and it's not going to let me see where I'm going. So, whoops. Let's go like this, and we're going to back up. Yeah, why is it tilting like that so much? Okay, so we're going to see if we can get out of here. Is it going to let us out? I'm not sure if it is. Let's see. I don't think it is. I think I'm going to have to take those things back off. I think when we get to the moon, I'm going to have to take them back off. Come on. Whoa, come on. There we go. Don't want to get stuck in the doorway with a drone coming. Is that? Yeah, it is. It's a drone right down there. So let's go like this. You know what we also need to do is we need to make more ammo for the Gatling gun. There we go. I don't think we're going to need it now. I think 600, and yeah, I think 600, because we're only going to use like 5 shots per thing, so we should be able to take out like literally 100 drones with this much ammo. Let's go like this. Cool. And so what is our storage capacity now in the devices? Let's see, what is our container controller? How much storage capacity do we have now? 625. So it's basically an extra inventory worth. All right, and it looks like we haven't weighed down the ship too much. I can still move fairly decent at a fairly decent speed, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And let's go like, where is the oxygen? Can we fill that? I think it's only going to let us do one at a time. Yeah, okay, it's only going to let us do one at a time, so that's fine too. But yeah, we should be able to take off for the moon and go get us our magnesium and stuff that we need. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Bye bye planet. We'll be back to get some more iron or something, I'm sure. But yeah. Let's see here. Where is there's the moon. And there we go. And let's see, what does it show on the map? Iron and promethium. Okay, so there's iron and promethium in space. If you can find the promethium, and the thing is that since we're doing static seed, you know, basically somebody's going to have the coordinates figured out, and everybody's just going to know the coordinates and be able to go get the promethium if they need it from the thingy. So if you want to do that in space, I suppose that's probably going to be a winning strategy too, to go get the promethium from a space-based asteroid. But we'll see how that plays out. And I might actually try it myself, because the promethium on the planet is pretty scarce. It's there. There's quite a few deposits, but they're tiny little deposits, so it might be better to just go do it in space. But first we're going to see if we can get the magnesium, because we need to get what is it called? We need to get magnesium in order to get missiles is what we need. We need rocket launchers. Wow. There we go. We need rocket launchers in order to take out the drone base. Okay, there is a base there. I don't know what their range is. And let's see. Come down here. He doesn't have anything on the top, so we should be able to, yeah, we should be able to discover that without that problem. And because their shooties are only on the bottom. Okay, so here's a magnesium deposit already. We're gonna have to take out a bunch of drones in order to get the magnesium, and I probably should grab some extra copper, but we might even make 2 trips to the moon in order to get everything we need. Now with this, on this moon, I believe there are minigun drones, and so we do need to be extra careful, because those minigun drones do a decent amount of damage. They are not the wimpy default minigun drones that basically you laugh at. These are not the ones that you laugh at. These are the ones that you cry about when they hit you. So yeah, let's go get this out of the way. We're going to clear out the area of drones. Yeah, there are minigun drones, and like I said, they do a significant amount of damage. They can start taking out blocks, and you know, on a wimpy little ship like this, that's going to make a difference. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. Let's go loot these. Let's go loot these. Now the other thing we've got with this, for those of you who haven't watched the earlier stuff on this series, here we go, is that the temperature is going to be an issue. So you actually need to pay attention to the temperature where you're at. Let's see, let's get magnesium here. So we're going to go like this. And we have plenty of fuel, and we're going to go like this. And see, there's a dude there too. We need to watch out for those. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's get our digging going. Get our digging happening here. And like I said, definitely this is just as much drone central as the home planet, and so you're definitely gonna have to keep an eye out for that. It is gonna get really hot here, so you're gonna have to keep an eye on your temperature too. Come on, and come on. Why is my jetpack turned off? I think my jetpack's turned off. Let's go like this. We're gonna jump back in the ship. We're gonna see. Okay, we are good. And you know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to park right on the spot where we're standing so that we're not ending up with issues getting out into the ship. So, alright, let's go like this. Is this the magnesium right here? No, it's a few more meters away. Okay. There it is. You can see it there. Nice. And we've got to watch our temperature here. 31. Okay, let's just keep an eye out on our let's keep an eye on our temperature and everything, and also let's see, container controller here. Do we need to grab more? We only got 4 ore so far. Okay. Alright, so we don't need to grab more of that. Let's go down here. There we go. I just want to be careful about yeah, there we go. Alright. Just want to be careful about digging myself into a dead end here. Because if a drone, as soon as a drone shows up on the edge of the radar, you have a few seconds to get back to your ship and do something about it. And let's go like this. And there we go. So that'll help with our temperature. And I'm not positive, I don't remember what I did with the bad guys as far as the here, let's put this stuff in here, as far as their hit points and all that stuff. So I'm not positive how bad the bad guys are in here, so we do need to keep an eye out for that too. Did it? Great. Let me see. Okay, it didn't screw us up. Okay, there used to be a bug where you would reload, and if you changed things while you were reloading, it would just it would steal the thing and not give it back. It would steal the thing that it used to reload and not give it back. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Get the rest of this magnesium. They're not very large magnesium deposits, are they? There we go. And that. Alright. So we're going to do this. We're going to sit on top of here just to make sure that our momentum is not messed up. Okay, so how much did we get? We got 71 magnesium. I think that's actually sufficient. As far as our magnesium needs go, I should probably grab some more. Do we have silicon also? We have silicon and copper. We can grab the copper that's on here. So I think we're going to do that since we have the technology. We're going to grab some copper here and just make sure, like I said, that we do not get droned in the process. So we're going to go park, let's see, right here. There's some pentaxid over there. We are going to need to gather pentaxid in order to do our first warp, and so that's something we're going to have to keep in mind too. So that's, yeah, that's something to consider. Let's go like this. Move in a little bit. Come on. There we go. We're getting the copper. Keep an eye out for drones. There we go. A little more. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I think we've got all the copper. And let's do that. There. Okay. So what happens is there is a bug. The reason I keep jumping back in and out of the cockpit, there is a bug that when you when you get out of the cockpit, whatever momentum you had when you got in is preserved. And so if you're running really fast to the left and you jump into the cockpit, when you get out of the cockpit, you're like flying to the left. So if you do that while you're in the air, you know, if you get out of the cockpit while you're in the air and you had done that, you're going to fall off your plane, and then you're not going to be able to get back into your SV. And let's see, where is anything else over here? Just need to keep an eye on like our oxygen and our here. Let's see if we're down to where we can fill. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good with that. We have plenty of bullets. So I think we're gonna keep going here and maybe take a trip around. Yeah, we're gonna take a trip around. There's a Pentaxid deposit. Where is it? It's very small. I think that'll give us 10 ore, won't it? So why don't we go get that if we can? There's the patrol vessel right there too. So we definitely need to keep an eye out. There's the patrol vessel. Why don't we keep going? Because I don't want to run into the patrol vessel, and I don't want to have to avoid it and all that stuff too. I don't want to have to run away from it. So we're going to go like this, and we're just going to fly straight here. There we go. Let's level off. So yeah, I don't want to get chased around by that thing while I'm drilling and everything. So we'll just find another deposit. We'll see if maybe we can find the silicon deposit, because that will definitely help. We can add more thrusters and stuff like that onto the ship, which we are going to need, I think, in order to take on the drone base. I'm not 100% positive on that. And let's see. I'm going to have to check when we get our... There we go. There we go. I'm going to have to check when we get our rockets. I did put in the config that they're ballistic, which means that you should be able to... Is that a bad guy right there? Is it a critter? Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I did put in the config that they... Let's get his food here too. There we go. Okay, so I put in the config that you can... basically that the rockets are ballistic, is what I'm trying to say here. And what that means is that once they hit the end of their range, they don't just disappear, they start falling. So they continue on with their momentum, but are influenced by gravity. And so let's see if we can get this Pentaxid. Did we loot the drone? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. So let's go like this. No. Okay, cool. And did we just fill up with minigun rounds or anything? Oh, no. Okay. Fire moss scrapings. Cool. I think those are what we need in order to... Why are those going... Why am I putting those onto my thing here? Let's go like this. Container controller. Put all this stuff in here. There. Okay. But yeah, anyway. Let's see here. I think those fire moss scrapings you can use to make health kits. I think that's how that works. Okay, so let's get up to the Pentaxid deposit. I think that is the little pop rocks. So we're gonna have to check and see. Yeah, they are. They're the little pop rocks. Okay. So we're gonna have to drill in a path here. It's 14 meters. You know what? 14 meters. I don't think it's worth getting that deposit, honestly. And under these conditions, I don't think it's worth it. So let's just find the silicon, because we can go and pick the surface ones a lot more quickly than that. See, we can get these. We could get 10 doing this, because it's only going to give you like 10 of them. So yeah, we can get 10 just doing this in a matter of a minute and a lot less risk. So let's go like that. Go. We're going to kill this guy. That's cool. We can get some stuff with which to make health kits. And let's get him. And we'll go like this. That's perfect, actually, that they have that, because then you can go about the business of getting stuff to make health kits. I like how it takes as many shots to kill these as it does the drones. Alright, and we're going to go like that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We had something to the north and to the west. And let's get some altitude here because I don't want to run into drones while we're doing that either, if you know what I mean. Do you want to avoid... Okay, that's a pentaxid deposit. I do want to avoid combat with drones where they're seeing me before I'm seeing them kind of thing. Yeah, that's another pentaxid deposit. That's fine. We can skip that. Wasn't there something to the north? Oh, it looks like we discovered it already. Okay, so we're going to go back. Well, no, there's still something to the north. Okay, it's that thing. All right, let's get over here and see if we can get it to mark. See if we can get it to show up on our radar. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I'm just trying to skirt the outside of this so we're not like ramming into it when we get close. There we go. Okay, 460. Alright. So are we toward the North Pole now? I think we are. Alright. We are going to... Yeah, we'll just head this way and see if we can find the other deposit. So we'll fly around and see if we can get the silicon. How are we doing on oxygen? We're doing okay. We're doing okay on food. We're doing okay on fuel on the ship. So we should be able to do this without running out of stuff and dying on the way home of starvation or, you know, asphyxiation or whatever. Okay, let's take a trip around and see if we can get... There's got to be... Where is it? We have a silicon. There's promethium deposits too. Okay, why was that west of me and now it's not? Is it just me, or was that weird? Was that weird that that disappeared and then reappeared? Okay, there's stuff to the south and the west. See if we can... Thing to the south. Okay, that's a promethium deposit. It's very small. And there's a pentaxid deposit. Okay. And we'll keep going this way. See if we can circumnavigate. Now this is why I made the small planets for this, because if you make the huge planets you have to put a zillion resources on them, and so then you just end up with especially for the starter one, you can't do it because then you end up with, you know, it's just a matter of you keep running around until you eventually find the stuff. And I did want to make it so that there was a very okay, that's the drone base basically. But yeah, I wanted to make it so that there was a very stingy amount of I think that's where we started, isn't it? That's where we came out. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go around because I think we went south. So did we even uncover this stuff over here? I don't think we did. So we're gonna go around this way and then we'll turn south once we get over a little bit more. But yeah, I wanted to make it so that it's challenging as far as the resources, that you're not just, you know, unlimited amounts of copper and silicon and everything, that you can just build this gigantic wasteful ship to get off the planet. You know, I wanted it to be more like the Robinson Crusoe type of, you know, minimalist. You got to scrape by, you know. And I don't think we've got it here. So, yeah, that's where we came up. So let's go like this. We're going to crisscross here and see if we can go south. I should stay lower to the ground. There we go. There's something to the west here. Oh, it's just the POI, isn't it? It's just going to be that POI, I think. No, there's something north of us? No, that's still north of us. Okay, it's that. Alright, let's get in close enough to mark it. Whoa, and we've got that thing too, so why don't we go mark it on this side? There we go. Alright, so we didn't see that last time, so it makes me wonder if there's anything north of here too. Because we went south of that thing last time. See, there's markers up there that make it look like we didn't see everything? I'm not sure. I'm not positive about that. So I think we'll continue this way, and we'll try finishing our way around the South Pole, and then we'll come back around the North Pole again. But yeah, I want to fly a little low so that we can stop. If we see Pentaxid, we can stop and grab it. There's an Overseer too. Now the one thing is I don't want to spend too much time here because I don't want to run out of, I don't want to expire the food that we've got. I don't want the food to, not the food, but the confetti moss or whatever it is. And actually, I should check that. Let's see, what is our timer on that? 27, 27. Okay, because yeah, I believe those are used to make the health kits, which are going to be really useful in our raid, and that should save us some time as far as going around to pick like aloe and that kind of thing. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. These craters, I'm really glad they added these craters. Something they did really right recently. Because I know most of the things they've added in I've complained about. Most of the things they've changed I've complained about, but yeah, this is one thing, yeah, what are they called? The craters are one thing they really did a good job of. And we'll grab, is that another one there? Yep, that's another one there, so we'll, there we go. He's dead. We can grab this and that, and I think we may just take off. I don't know, we'll have to see if we can get the silicon. And am I going to be able to? Good. I was going to be mad if I can't loot him. Okay. All right. Let's go west around here and see if we can find the silicon. That was the Pentaxid deposit that we already found. See, I don't know what these. What is that yellow marker? I don't think that's unexplored. I think that just means that you can't dig there or whatever. That's the border of where the terrain ends or something. But yeah, didn't we go north after this? I think we did. And how much Pentaxid do we even have? Like this. How much Pentaxid? We have 7. Okay. We have 7 raw, so I think that gives us 14. There's another dude there. I think that gives us 14, so I think we do actually have enough Pentaxid right now to continue on to the next planet once we get our SV warp drive, which is the next goal. And so as long as we can get some silicon here. Now I know somebody's going to point out that you can use the crushed rock to make silicon, but you can't. That's part of this scenario, is that you need an advanced constructor in order to do that. And so an advanced constructor requires power coils, all that. And so yeah, you're not going to be able to just make silicon, because that was one of the other things. Again, I didn't want the unlimited resource pool. It's just another POI. Let's see if we can mark it down here. I swear I feel like I'm going way closer than I need to. Come on. Than I should in order to mark this. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. And so we did not mark that last time. Oh, there's still something to the north here. Okay. Let's go north. Let's see what it is. See if we can find our silicon deposit. Come on. And you know what? I think we are running out of time here. Yeah, there's the silicon deposit. That's actually going to be it for episode 6. Join me in episode 7. So we are out of time for today. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll go get this silicon. We'll take these guys out. We'll go get this silicon, and then we'll head home with our confetti moss and our silicon. So yeah, that's going to be it for for episode 6. Join me in episode 7, and we'll see you then. Later.